Okay, I'm going to show you how to load your rubber band gun using the size 64 rubber bands, which means nothing to me other than they are a 1/4 inch wide and doesn't even really say how long. There we go, 3.5 by 1/4 inch. These particular rubber bands happen to be ancient. We bought these when we first made the rubber band guns at the Holland house a long time ago. And they've been hanging around ever since, apparently out of sunlight because they're still quite stretchy. And I've discovered the newer the rubber bands, the harder they are to get to shoot off the gun, to come loose when you're fired. Firing position in the sternum, holding the handle, bang, 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 off the hip maybe, bang, 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 whatever you're comfortable with, whatever seems to work for you. So that's firing is upright like this. Upside down is actually how it sits. When you want to load it, the barrels are still free spinning. And you take the piece of 6-foot long 550 cord here and you find the one barrel that has a hole in it. And it's drilled at an angle through it this way. And you can see the little hole there. At least I think you can. Anyway, we run that through it and just sort of push it out of the way. It's not going to be in the way of anything. And you wind up about one loop here. And next thing is you take the other end of the 550 cord and you feed it through this center hole in the back plate, and then you push it down into the hole that is on the reel so that when you go to cranking it'll wind up. And then that's about that. So what did I say? Wind it up a couple times, and we want to come down to the low down here, to the closer down to the bottom end. The hole is up here and you can start up there, but it kind of makes it difficult to get the rubber bands to come off. So you want to go a full revolution and get the cord down here toward the bottom. The full revolution is nice because when you reach the end of firing, there's a little freewheel at the end that takes a lot of the stress off of the pulling. I don't know how to explain it really, but you'll play with it, you'll see. And you just pick a barrel to start with, grab your rubber band. I like to, they have a shape, they're oval. I like to try and put the oval section of the top of the oval at the front of the barrel. I don't know, it helps for accuracy. And as you pull back, the whole thing's going to slide right into your gut, and you just pull it down. Oops. Let go of it, cover it, and let go of it, just like that. No big deal. Make sure you kind of pull the string down to where you like a, I don't know, you can experiment, you'll see. We're going to keep going around, so we'll run out of room, and the optimum, of course, is the best number of rubber bands for the room you have. Then you just rotate the barrel to the right, one turn, and do the hooking, catching, slide the cordage down, turn, hook, slide the cordage down, and we just keep doing that, and we're just going to keep winding up. What you want to do is not get it crossed up and over. You want to keep, I'm right in the light, aren't I? You want to keep right underneath each one as you go so that it feeds off evenly. I had a friend that particularly liked the skip-a-barrel load. He felt that as it was drawing off, it gave a little speed, a little better pull, and a little speed, and a little better pull. And I don't know if that's true or not. You can certainly experiment for yourself. Really, it's so much more difficult to load, so much more complex to shoot than, say, a Nerf gun or anything else. It's more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Conversation piece than a true, really functional, fun toy. But it is, you know, it is a rubber band Gatling gun, and there aren't that many of them out there. So what we've done is we've loaded each barrel 8 times. So we're down here at the last one that we covered, and we just keep going. Just the cord comes up under the next, under the cord. The rubber band goes over the one previous. Keep the cord below the one before, and just keep loading. 8 barrels, you could probably get 7 rubber bands a piece. or less, 6 rubber bands per barrel. So that means 6 cordages down. I probably have room for 5 here, but I'm just showing you. I'm not here to instruct you in the fine intricacies of machine gun rubber band loading. We're just rubber band machine gun loading, there you go. Just wanted to give you an overview of putting the rubber bands on. And each rubber band covers the one before. If you want to get real tricky, you can put the first one down low and the next one up higher and the next one up higher and the next one up higher, so they overlap in a stair step along the barrel. But you know, like I said, if you want to get really intricate, you can refine the loading technique to the point where you can hold a lot of rubber bands, but exponentially the more rubber band, woo, yeah, broken rubber band, that's nice. So exponentially the more rubber bands, the more broken ones, the more misfires the whole bit. So I've run out of rubber bands. I have an extra length of cordage, and all we do there is reverse wind the crank until the tension's picked up, because when we turn it over, the reverse wind has become the forward wind, and now we're just ready to roll. The rubber bands shoot along the bottom. When you crank, it pulls the string tight, pulls the rubber band. Oh, that bites. I've loosened the, hang on, rewind this. I did not get my piece down tight enough. So I want to get a nice overlap and good and tight. There we go. So it doesn't spin. It was spinning in the loop there. Get it wound back up. Now we're in good shape. So, like I said, as you turn, it's going to pull that rubber band off and fire it off the end. And next one, pull that rubber band off and fire it off the end. And each time, that's what's going to happen. So you load it up against your chest. Rubber bands, just like that. And that's why we left the extra load, so we didn't get that